Amazon is hosting its first ever Rose Parade on New Year's Day. Sesame Street made a Stranger Things spoof, and the devil finally died in prison. And we're going to talk about all that and more coming up. What up to my peoples? Welcome back to Retro Crunch, your nostalgia news show that's all about current pop culture, movies, music, and games that relates to all things 70s, 80s, and 90s. Alright, so the Rose Parade has been around since 1890 and was started by a small social club basically to show off the nice weather in Pasadena, California. And the flowers, of course. Well, fast forward to 2017 and it's come a long way from a small venue to one that's watched around the world by millions of people to usher in the new year. And in this new day and age, many people are turning to their tablets and cell phones to watch TV. So this is where Amazon is stepping in. Amazon, along with Funny or Die, hope to capitalize on streaming TV by introducing a comedic approach to the Rose Parade with the introduction of Cord Hassenbeck and Tish Cadogan. And if these two faces look familiar, it's because it's really Will Ferrell and Molly Shannon, who are going to be acting like TV hosts that have covered the parade for the last 25 years. In fact, each has made up bios where Cord has authored over 30 books on subjects from dieting to dressing for success. And Tish, who's a former Miss Arizona, has authored many books about relationships and marriage. We're sure to see a lot of humor and comedy during the Rose Parade, which will stream live on Amazon Prime Video on New Year's Day, Monday, January 1st, 2018 at 8 a.m. Pacific Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll probably watch these myself since it's a change of pace, and I'm interested to see if Will Ferrell and Molly Shannon can entertain us for the entire parade coverage. Should be pretty interesting to watch. And next up in retro movie news. If you remember Stephen King's 1989 horror flick, Pet Sematary, well, it's being remade, and Variety.com reports that Paramount Pictures is moving forward with the remaking of the film. This comes on the heels of the huge success of It, which is on pace to be the highest grossing horror movie of all time. So there's a real possibility that this movie will be made. I'm not sure if they will find a boy as creepy as the one who played Gage, but if they do, man, that kid creeped me out for years. Anyway, on to some more news. Most of y'all know I love Stranger Things. Not just because it's chock full of 80s references, but the show really rocks, and it looks like the Sesame Street gang love it also. Sesame Street recently made a really cute parody video that takes all the fun 80s-isms that we love from the show and twists it into a Sharing Things skit for kids. It's wholesome, fun, and totally nails it for a spoof video. If you like Stranger Things like I do, you'll enjoy the video, and I'll link to the video down below for your viewing pleasure. And then in some music news, a couple rappers that were famous in the 1990s are bringing back some 90s drama, and I think it's kind of funny. The two are Mace and Cameron, and my first guess is that we have two old rappers that are trying to grab some headlines by bringing all their dirty laundry out of the closet. Mace is reportedly a pastor, so not sure why he's starting a beef with Cameron, but whatever. Cameron's a better rapper and still putting out good music, so sounds like Mace is just being salty. And in the best news of the day, the devil finally got his due. Charles Manson, the leader of the murderous cult, is dead at 83. About time. Then, last up for this week in history, the show Mystery Science Theater premiered November 24th in 1988 on KYMA in Minnesota. It's a comedic commentary show where the hosts comment on crappy B-movies. And if you're a fan of the show, then you're going to be glad to hear that Netflix just picked it up for the second season. And that's all the retro news that I have for you this week. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on all the retro stuff that we talk about every Monday and Friday. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.